temperatures on this Sunday afternoon as we are underway. UCLA in the blue, Stanford in the cardinal red. And Frank Anderson, our referee, with the whistle. Frank Anderson, a very accomplished referee, so great to have him with us today. He has been in the MLS over the years. He's done World Cup matches, and he is our center referee for this big matchup between the Bruins and the Cardinal.
Now, if anyone in the crowd is questioning his call, he has a resume to back himself up.
You'll see him and his twin brother, Ian, doing games throughout Southern California. They are SoCal natives. Now, Stanford possesses here in this opening minute. And they are trying to get to 7-0 for the second consecutive season. Started 8-0 last year, which ultimately culminated with their second consecutive trip to the College Cup. A lot of players back from last year, 8 starters, 20 letter winners from a year ago. Evans with some pressure from Winn, gives a touch back to her keeper, Caroline Burkle. Burkle just a freshman in goal for Stanford. And they try to go up the left flank. It's Lizzie Boima. Boima marked over there by Lena Powell. And Powell forces her off. It's a throw-in for Stanford.
Stanford has a lot of touches on the ball early, which is really great and will help them build up this offense to break through UCLA's defense.
And Stanford earns the first corner kick of the match here in just the second minute. It's a Stanford offense that has been relentless all year. 5 goals per game, tied for the most in the country along with Louisville. They've been getting north of 25 shots per game. And here's an in-swinger that is headed down by Jasmine Ike. UCLA able to get a foot on it. That was Brewer in there, forcing the ball out towards the near side. Dobert trying to break out, but runs into Charlotte Kohler. Her cross to the back post, headed down, and Nakfor stops it. On the weak side, that was Drea Kitahara. She's got a point in every match this year, 3 goals and 4 assists.
Now, there's nothing that Bruins love more than beating the Trojans, and this game will give us a good preview of the Bruin-Trojan match here to come in October.
Now, that was a close game for a while between USC and Stanford on Thursday. Then over the last 15 minutes, Stanford pulled away. That is what they have done all year. They've scored 30 goals and they've only conceded 3. Now, a plus 27 goal differential. The closest match they have played this year has been decided by 3 goals. So a great test here for UCLA on their home field. And there's a foul easily called. Ali Montoya grabbing the jersey of Lily Boyden. UCLA at 3-2, back-to-back wins against Long Beach State, and then most recently Portland on Thursday night up in the Pacific Northwest. 2-0 the final there. Lily Boyden and Emma Ejezie with the goals, as UCLA registered its 3rd shutout of the season. UCLA will take the throw off that far touchline. Jenny Imethin, the TCU transfer, will clear it up the line. Was looking in the direction of Winn. And now here is Oruha Hayashi. Able to bend it towards the outside, catching Boyden in stride. Boyden with Ejezie, finds her. Ejezie carrying to her left. Ejezie crosses back post, Burkle with the deflection, and it's escorted in. Wow. Bella Winn makes it 1-0 UCLA.
Now, those girls are electric on the offensive side. I mean, Bella Winn is just a masterpiece there. Another look here. We have Ejezie and Boyden. Oh, and Bella Winn with those fast reflexes.
Caroline Burkle got up, had the initial deflection with her left mitt. But Winn was there on the weak side, and UCLA takes the early lead.
And this momentum has definitely translated onto the crowd, who are up and cheering and excited for this match.
Stanford trying to immediately come back with pressure, and this one not just wide of the post. And a goal kick coming for Daphne Nakfor. Jasmine Ike, you're going to see her a lot threatening up front. Got her foot on that one.
With Stanford having a higher scoring game against USC, I mean, it was imperative for UCLA to learn how to break through Stanford defense, and they definitely did that.
This is the first time all season that Stanford is playing from behind. It's only the 4th goal that they have conceded all season. And for UCLA, which has had a very challenging schedule to this point, a welcome start for the Bruins against the #1 team in the nation.
They weren't even able to get 1 goal against Tennessee, who's ranked #2. So a goal against Stanford is quite an accomplishment.
This is UCLA's 6th match of the season. This is already the 4th ranked team they have taken on. Nifty moves there on the outside from Kitahara, but that cross thwarted by Brewer. And another goal kick coming for Daphne Nakfor. You mentioned Tennessee, #2 in the nation. That was UCLA's 2nd opponent this year. They've also played #11 BYU and #15 Georgia. So 4 teams ranked in the top 15 that UCLA has played here in their first 6 games. It's a challenging schedule for any team, and you also consider that UCLA has 11 freshmen on the squad this year and playing many of them.
If UCLA is able to knock down #1 Stanford, it will really silence the concerns from Bruin fans about this newer team.
Here's Montoya sliding left for Kohler. Onto her right foot. Catches the deflection, knocked down by Imathan. Brewer clears it out. Regathered by the holding mid, Shea Harvey, but dispossessed. Bella Winn able to get some separation. Hayashi running forward. Tries to bend it on through, but too many Cardinal red shirts over there. Lily Freer, the freshman defender, first one there. There's Elise Evans, the 4-year starter at center back. She's got the captain armband there on the back line. Sammy Smith along the touchline for Montoya. The turn from Jung leads Ike. Marked by Dobert. 6 goals on the year for Ike. Back for the sophomore Smith. Takes a run, marked by Shanks. And Nakfor has the cross with Kitahara crashing down at the far post.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
5th minute, only the 6th goal that UCLA has scored this season, but they've only conceded 2 goals. So they've had the defense.
I'm counting 5 new incomers for the Bruins, and they're playing like they've all played together for years and years and years.
Ike with the back heel, Montoya, and it's saved by Nakfor. Stanford has 3 seniors at the top of the formation with Montoya, Ike, and Kitahara, and they work so well together.
Definitely. I mean, Nakfor, it's almost like Ryan Campbell never left the cage. Nakfor is playing with just an amazing rhythm.
When you bring up Ryan Campbell, that's one of many connections between Stanford and UCLA. Spent most of her time with the Cardinal, a grad transfer keeper with UCLA last year. Bruins had one of the best defenses in the country in 2024. Ryan Campbell, a big part of that.
It's almost like a crime map. There's webs everywhere. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone grew up together.
Now, Paul Ratcliffe, the longtime head coach at Stanford, but of course, Marguerite Awazasa, an assistant with the Cardinal for a number of years before getting this job at UCLA. America Frias tried to push it forward for Ejezie. Great effort from Shea Harvey to get down low, break up that pass. And now Harvey carries it forward. Here comes Stanford with some momentum. Outside for Montoya. She's been active. Working on Boyden. Across, skims the top of the crossbar. It'll go for a goal kick. NAC4 has had to be alert through these first 16 minutes.
Another look here. Great opportunity for Stanford. NAC4 got lucky that time, but it could have just as easily gone into the top left corner.
NAC4 with a couple of saves for the shutout against Portland on Thursday. That ball got up on the arm of Winn. And Stanford will have the free kick. Looking to make up a goal here early in the first half. Stanford is doubling up UCLA in shots, 6-3, but all three of UCLA's shot attempts have been on frame. They've got a 3-2 edge in shots on goal. Joelle Jung, the junior out of San Jose, behind the ball here. As she sends it into the mixer, low liner is headed away by Frias of UCLA. And out it comes for the Bruins. And a trip in space will give UCLA possession. Dobert a little bit frustrated. She wanted the opportunity to carry that ball forward. She'll have to settle with possession for the Bruins.
That reaction was very funny from up here. It was like a cartoonish, oh, dang it.
She's in her sophomore year from Northern California, Rescue to be specific. Last year, as a freshman, she played the second most minutes among first-year players.
She was practically trained by Lily Reel, which, I mean, is a testament to her great defense.
Emma Ejezie runs into Freer, who is backed up by Evans to knock it back across midfield. Brewer returns it forward for UCLA. Ejezie keeps that ball between her feet. Harvey in there along with Jung and Montoya as UCLA able to cycle it around, retain possession here on the near side. Boyden dancing, back for Dobert. Hayashi, and lost for a Stanford throw-in. Boyden could not corral it.
And one of our Big Ten crew got hit there with the ball. I hope she's okay. She looks fine.
Got to have your head on a swivel down at the scorer's table. You're right on top of the field. Bouma has to cut inside and now works it back for Freer.
You know, excuse me. You know, talking to head coach Awazasa, she has nothing but kind words to say about Paul Ratcliffe. But, I mean, with a new team, being able to beat Stanford, it must be sweet. And just a great example of how amazing she is to mold these girls.
This is the third time that she is facing Ratcliffe as the head coach of UCLA. In the previous two meetings, Stanford has won one of them. They've played to a draw in the other. UCLA has not defeated the Cardinal since 2021. Second corner kick upcoming for Stanford. They've had some set piece opportunities in these first 20 minutes. And it is Joelle Jung to handle it. 2 goals, 4 assists on the year. And her in-swinger is high, lofty, but Frank Anderson blows the whistle. And I think trying to settle things down as players jockey for position. Bella Winn, Shea Harvey, I think bumping a little bit along the goal line. So Jung will get to do it again. And just need to get a ball cleared And now we are ready to go. Jung, high, lofty in-swinger. Knack 4 paddles it. And players down. That is Paloma Dobert who is shaken up. And Frank Anderson halting play. Dobert has been starting at outside back for UCLA all season long.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Non-conference game for each of these two sides. UCLA will open Big Ten play here at home on Saturday against Oregon. Meanwhile, Stanford will be at Clemson coming up on Thursday to open ACC play. Here's Smith, tracked by Kroon, the new striker for the Bruins. And with those fresh legs, trying to provide some disturbance to the likes of Smith and Montoya. And now sitting back there as Evans plays it back for Smith. Jung, ridden by Ejeezy, staying with it, and a foul. Free kick for Stanford.
Another look here. Ejeezy just tunneling for that ball.
Jung will continue to handle the set pieces and sends this one, and a nice header put on and stopped by Knack 4. It was Shea Harvey at 5'10", able to get up there and whip her head on the ball right on target, but Knack 4 had good positioning. Stanford getting several set-piece opportunities. They've had some good looks. Now Kara Kroon over the top, not able to get there. Evans just beats her to the ball. It has been an eventful first 26 minutes here in Westwood. Ejeezy backheeled it into space, but Schenk didn't want to force the issue, stayed back defensively, and now a switch for Kitahara, has position on Powell. Kitahara immediately serves it in, and Knack 4's got it. Kitahara with 3 points on Thursday against USC, had their opening goal, had an assist later as Hayashi gets it out. And carried forward by Powell. Leads Hayashi. She is on. Cuts it back. Hayashi stopped. Burkle is there at the near post. UCLA keeping the pressure on here. But we have been going end to end throughout this entire first half.
This is most definitely a track meet of a game. But UCLA has stayed consistent with their shots on goal. Which is incredible for the Bruins.
Flag is up. Stanford offside there with Sammy Smith. Each team with 3 shots on target in this one.
Now Stanford has collected a lot of the whistles and flags. So for a #1 ranked team, it's a little bit of a sloppy play style versus their normal play style.
Hayashi with the turn in space, leads one for Kroon. Evans is there once more. She is so calm. The senior out of Redwood City, a 4-year starter there on the back line. Former Pac-12 Freshman of the Year back in 2022. And she has had to do a lot of running and mark these UCLA forwards regularly in space. Bobbed into the 18, first touch by Harvey. There's Kroon back to goal, aided by Ejeezy. Schenk steps up and lays it off outside for Boyden. From the corner, Smith is there for Stanford. Boyden, too heavy of a touch, and then wipes out Montoya.
Now, I have to say this because I'm a fan of Princess Bride films, but do you think she watches them? Montoya, I mean, the most iconic line.
She must.
Another look, yeah. Just too much excitement and pressure from Boyden.
Montoya has 11 points on the year on 4 goals and 3 assists. Those 3 seniors at the top of the formation for Stanford, Montoya, Ike, and Kitahara, they've combined for 34 points already this season. Joelle Jung finds Montoya with Ike down the middle. Marked by Boyden. Little stutter step. Cuts it back. And able to shield away Boyden. To the corner. Crossing. Headed by Dobert. And Frias takes it out of the 18. Harvey steps in front of Hayashi. To Kitahara. Bumped by Imathan and dispossessed. But Harvey with a knock in there. She's got it now. Jung surveys to Smith. Lobs it in. Nakfor tracking. Leaps into the air and takes the tumble down to buy herself some time. That one had some curve on it. And the freshman, Daphne Nakfor, stays with it. One-third of this match complete. 2/3 still to come. And it has been fast and furious. Boyden trying to get there. Smith slides off of Boyden, and she won't get there. Stanford will have the throw. And we've got a total line change coming for the Cardinal. They're going to bring on 4 new players. They've been waiting to get some fresh legs on there. Among them, we see Jaden Thomas has entered. Also, Brooke Holden, Eleanor Klinger, who had a brace the other night against USC. She is on as well. Also, Elon Winn will slide into the midfield.
I hate to circle back, but now that Ali Montoya is off the pitch, I can say that if I were her, I'd go up to the nearest defenseman and say, "My name is Ali Montoya. You killed my drive. It is time to lose." I had to make sure, like, I can't, you know, mess up the line, so I had to double check.
Nailed it. So Klinger is taking her spot there on the right wing. Also, Brooke Holden now playing at the top for Ike. UCLA made a change. That is Peyton Cooper on the ball there, wearing 24.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Smith ahead of Cooper. Plays it on back for Burkle. Couple of saves for the freshman Caroline Burkle. By the way, she is the first Stanford freshman to start at keeper since Jane Campbell did it back in 2013. That's pretty darn good company. Jane Campbell with the Houston Dash and, of course, with the U.S. women's national team. Winn. Kitahara shifting back into the midfield since Stanford made all those subs. Trying to help connect with those fresh legs on the front line. She makes an overlapping run there in the middle as Holden has the pressure from Shaffey, has to give it up. But Stanford trying to condense here in the final third.
Now, going back to my accidentally saying tonight instead of today, which I'm sure everyone forgot about now, this is the first day game that UCLA has had this season, which, I mean, for their first day game, it is a scorcher.
And temperatures well into the 80s. A slight breeze blowing in the direction of Caroline Burkle, the Stanford keeper. A very warm day, not warm enough to get those hydration breaks you sometimes get early in the season. Does not meet that threshold. But I think you got an idea of how warm it was when Paloma Dober was shaken up and both teams immediately took the opportunity to get some water. Dober with the block there of Smith. Catches Winn, back for Evans. The center backs up high, and Evans didn't strike it square. Goal kick to UCLA, but Stanford pressing for that equalizer. You saw how far the center backs Freer and Evans came up.
Oh yes, I can only imagine what the Stanford team is thinking, even Paul Ratcliffe, what they are thinking. I mean, they have had such success this season, and they are met with an outstanding Bruin team.
Noe Johnson is on for the Cardinal, true freshman. And she replaces Jung. As for UCLA, Val Vargas is on, replacing Shank. Now, Vargas has been coming off the bench a couple times now this season.
Now, when Jung came out, Paul Ratcliffe put his hand on his shoulder and gave her an at least 2-minute chat, which is what you want to see from a coach when you're a team that has done so well and is now struggling in the 40th minute of the first half. I mean, you can tell he really cares about these players and he's trying to get them back on track.
So much success as the head coach at Stanford, 3 national championships, 11 college cups, 10 conference championships. Holden couldn't make the turn, double teamed. The center backs, Imathan and Brewer there. Lexi Wright surveys, Johnson backtracking, and Wright allows reinforcements to enter. Klinger takes it away from Hayashi. Navigating her way past 2. Able to get it through Vargas as well as Hayashi, and leads Jaden Thomas down that far flank, but too far. In fact, UCLA will have the throw as Eleanor Klinger tiptoed her way on through. Nicely done, but couldn't connect on that pass.
Another look here. Hayashi fighting for the ball, just isn't able to get it. Stanford with the fancy footwork able to keep it away from the dominant Bruins.
Another sub here for UCLA with inside of 4 minutes to go until halftime. Jordan Geis on, Kara Kroon off.
UCLA starters did excellently against Stanford, so I'm sure the goal for the head coaches are to take the girls off, give them a little bit of a break, and get those puzzle pieces back together again.
There's Wright trying to get back on the ball. She nearly picked the pocket of Evans earlier in the sequence. Cooper stumbled down there for a moment, couldn't hold it. But yes, to your point, clearly both coaches trying to manage the minutes a little bit, manage the heat. Each team playing on Thursday. Stanford has been in town here for several days now, having taken on USC on the other side of town. But UCLA was on the road up in Portland on Thursday, so they had to do a little bit of traveling.
While they were traveling, the young 16-year-old Brewer for UCLA made a TikTok with her older teammates where in the audio she asked if they remembered the Great Depression.
There's Nakfor sliding down as it was sent in by Eleanor Klinger. Yes, Mila Brewer, just 16 years old, the center back for UCLA. Graduated high school not 1 year early, 2 years early. She won't turn 17 until next March.
Now I know I'm an 06, but being born in 2009 is a little crazy to wrap your head around.
And there she is, Brewer blocking that shot from Kitahara. Here's Powell, stutter stepping, now re-accelerates. Went in there to break it up and force the UCLA throw with 2 minutes to play in the first half. And now Kitahara wrangles it away. Brewer comes forward. Vargas in there for a moment. Holden backtracking for Stanford as the ball finds the feet of Jaden Thomas. On the dribble, plays it inside. Shaffey with the touch. Imathan there trying to get it to Nakfor, who quickly spikes it up the field as Brooke Holden was closing in.
The issue that Stanford is dealing with is they're having trouble stringing together passes on the offensive. UCLA is in every passing line possible.
Bouma, the outside back to Holden. Johnson. Miss Klinger.
Maybe if Stanford pushed their offense forward more, they'd have more girls to work with. It seems that there's 2 to 3 UCLA Bruin defenders in between 2 Stanford offensive players. It's probably a more correct term.
Well, and UCLA content to let this clock wind down a little bit as we're in the 45th. Geis knocks it forward. Cooper trying to get there. Freer with the shoulder. UCLA to have the throw-in with about 20 seconds to work with. Cooper sees the clock. In towards Wright. Got it through the legs of Winn. And then taken off the ball. Carried forward by Evans. And with just seconds left, Kitahara lets it fly. But that'll do it for the first 45 here in Westwood. Arguably the best first half that UCLA has played all season. And they've got the 1-0 lead on #1 Stanford at the break. Ready to go. Frank Anderson points to Joel Jung, and we're off and running for the second half. UCLA up 1-0. Cardinal trying to extend their perfect ledger here in 2025, get to 7-0. Meanwhile, UCLA looking for their 3rd all-time win against a #1 ranked team. Emmy Ejeezy back out there for UCLA. Stanford, meanwhile, they've got their forwards back in. Here's Jasmine Ike squaring up. Nakfor punches it away. There's Montoya for the rebound, and Nakfor's on it. Right away, the Cardinal come out firing, but the freshman Nakfor is there not once, but twice.
I mean, silencing all of the people who were scared that Ryan Campbell left. She is a reincarnation of Ryan Campbell. Incredible play style so far.
Stanford coming out furious. Lena Powell stays calm, works against Kitahara, and goes up the line. Last touched by Freer, and so UCLA will have the throw. We note the Bruins are starting Bella Winn and Lily Boyden here to begin the second half. They have their starting 11 back out there. So too does Stanford. Shea Harvey back out there. And that ball getting up on a hand. And UCLA will have the free kick. Bruins trying to run their winning streak to 3 games and get to 4-2 on the season. And time's going to be stopped here. We need a soccer ball. Frank Anderson's got his hands up, saying, what happened to the ball? And we will get one brought from the far side touchline.
You know, he's not alone. I didn't even see where it went. Disappeared in the thin air. Do you think that was Coach Ratcliffe's doing? Just try and take the ball for a little bit, give him a break, give Stanford a breather.
He's hiding it under his seat. Here's Lena Powell working against Kitahara. Harvey there as well. Look at the physicality from Kitahara. Harvey clears the ball. Ejeezy tracks it down. Able to cut against the grain on Kohler. Slide it inside for Schenk, who's got some space. Chipping for a runner. There's Boyden on the backside after it got past Winn. Boyden double teamed and caught a deflection there by Montoya. UCLA will have the throw-in. How about Ejeezy setting up that whole sequence?
We talked about chemistry pairs for the past few weeks of UCLA season, trying to match the right players up, and they have found the perfect chemistry pairings.
Frias gets it around Anderson, the referee. Flag is up, though, as Boyden was offside.
Now for Stanford, getting a goal here early in the second would really give them the momentum to come back and just put a hole in SoCal.
Well, Stanford has scored at least 3 goals in every game. Schenk gets tied up with Boima. Boima trying to get her foot back in there. We play on. No whistle. Imethen stops and then starts again to evade Aiki. Paloma Dobert took some inadvertent contact from her keeper Nakfor in the first half, but showing no signs of that now into the second half.
An upset by UCLA of this magnitude will certainly make up for Bruins fans' wounded ego from last night's football game.
Yeah, I don't think UCLA fans want to talk about that one too much. A really difficult defeat at UNLV last night in Las Vegas.
They have a whole season left in front of them, you know? It's early. I'm sure that they would say.
Well, meanwhile, here in Westwood, 1-0 still the advantage for the UCLA Women's Soccer Club. And going up against a Stanford team that returns so much from going to back-to-back college cups. Bella Winn trying to get in on Evans, who immediately gives it back for Burkle and the clear.
Now on a lighter note, UCLA's play so far gives hope for the UCLA matchup against USC later in October on the 26th.
Now that'll be the regular season finale. USC picked to repeat as Big Ten champions. They were 10-0-1 in conference play last year, unbeaten. And UCLA picked to finish second. Schenk with a step in there, finds Harvey, quickly locates Jung. Outside for Montoya. Back for Jung, inching forward, over the top. UCLA wants an offside flag. It's off the back line anyway. Goal kick for Daphne Nakfor in UCLA.
A big highlight of the first half has been Daphne Nakfor. Stanford 0-1 with UCLA up, not for lack of trying, but because of Daphne Nakfor's incredible goalkeeping ability.
Already 5 saves for Nakfor. A season high for her. She had all of 9 saves in the first 5 games this year. Stanford has stayed relentless on the attack. Actually now outshot UCLA 12-4 in this one. But in terms of shots on goal, it's closer, a 5-3 advantage for Stanford. Out it comes to Freer. Chased by Winn. Goes up the middle for Kohler, who's able to get it past Imethen. And helped out by Brewer, who got in there to break up the bid for Charlotte Kohler.
You know, those shots on goal percentage is eerily similar to the UCLA match against Tennessee, where Tennessee only had 1 shot, and it was their goal. So more is not always better in cases like these.
And UCLA outshot Tennessee 16-1 in that meeting. But the one proved decisive. Tennessee, somewhat like Stanford, they're an experienced club. And just behind the Cardinal in this week's top 25. Stanford trying to stay at the top. At the very least, in order to keep that positioning, we'll need to find a goal. And might need 2. Here's Boima. Off of Schenk. A touch from Kohler to Harvey. Bends it forward. Dobert is there. Ejeezy shields against Ike, and that elevated kick draws the whistle.
If UCLA is able to upset Stanford, that will mean a lot for Stanford against Tennessee later because of how well Tennessee did against UCLA.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Bouma tangled up, along with Ejeezy. And it will be Stanford's possession. They'll play it fast. Harvey gets the switch off for Sammy Smith. Picked up by Frias. Works it on back for Evans. And returns it for Bouma, but not close. We get some changes here, one for each side, as UCLA re-enters Peyton Cooper. And also Elon Winn back in for Joelle Jung. Lena Powell heads off for UCLA, getting her first rest. Hayashi has a pinball off and catch her in stride. Leads Bella Winn. Elise Evans there, got the foot in cleanly. UCLA's throw.
Now, Bella Winn is a scary sight for Stanford with the goal today in the first half. I mean, if she can put in another one, totaling 3 goals on the season so far, she'll be a standout MVP for the Bruins.
Winn, just a sophomore out of Ridgewood, New Jersey. Had a blazing start to her freshman year. Had an assist in the opener, scored in the second game, then got hurt, missed the rest of the year. Has come back strong so far in year number 2. Cooper finds Winn. Slots it for Frias. Got it around Montoya, picked up by Dobert. Outside, it's Boyden. Lily Boyden, too much underneath it. Goal kick for Caroline Burkle and Stanford, who will re-enter Eleanor Klinger here before this goal kick.
Head coach Awazaso said before this match that they know each other very well, the teams, and it's kind of like a friendly match. You know, there's competition there, but there's still love on both sides. I'm wondering how that has changed now that UCLA is up and they have a taste of victory.
Well, so many on these coaching staffs, as here's Burkle getting out and taking that one off the turf before Hayashi can get there. Outlets it for Hidakata. And these coaching staffs go back so many years, have known each other for a while, so you're competing against friends in a way. Winn takes a little bit of contact there, gets it outside. Montoya working to the end line, crossing in, bounces up. Imathan able to clear it out of the area. Harvey is there. Winn pushes it. Nakfor with the reflexes will force a corner kick for Stanford. Kind of an unassuming ball there. Nakfor having to see through bodies, able to punch it away for save number 6.
Another look here, a perfectly teed up kick, but Nakfor is playing professional soccer here today.
Off the corner, it's Winn getting it out. Smith is there. Returns the service into the mixer, but UCLA once again blocking it. Outside it comes for Peyton Cooper. Cooper can't hold it in. Another change for Stanford. Little offense for defense here, as Brooke Holden enters for the holding mid Harvey. And it looks like they're going to slide Jasmine Ike back into that holding mid spot. So their number 9, their striker, Going to play at the back end of the midfield. Also, Kitahara has slid further back on that left wing as well, with Klinger playing further up. So getting the fresh legs of Holden and Klinger to play up top while keeping the experience of Ike and Kitahara on the field.
Stanford is doing anything they can to slow this Bruin momentum.
The goal from Winn back in the 5th minute, standing up to this point as we're into the final third of this match now. And Kitahara making the run to Klinger. Got it through the legs of Cooper. Klinger played in front, and Encore tracks it down. Brewer marking Holden there in the area, prevented her from getting a touch. Shank leads Cooper. Has Hayashi down the middle of the pitch. Cooper still making her way forward, marked by Kitahara. Try to go through Freer, but Kitahara backs up the freshman center back.
Stanford has obviously figured out the Bruin offense a little bit and is making it harder for them to find pockets.
Here's Ike making a run. Ike right down the middle and able to bend it around bodies, find Klinger. Leading Kohler, immediately puts it inside, and it's footed high and wide by Montoya. It was a bouncing ball for her and could not put it on frame.
Another look here. Stanford's offense is connecting much more than we saw in the first half, but they are still not able to make it past Encore. If they put a few more balls right on frame, they might be able to beat her.
And here's a dangerous sequence. Encore just able to evade Holden, and then Klinger strikes it wide left. And I think you see a little bit of frustration there from Encore. She did not want that ball being brought back in her direction.
Another look here. Encore left on a lonely island there right in front of the cage.
Shank felt the pressure and tried to play it back. Encore did well to prevent a goal there, but Stanford, they have found the front foot here, coming once more. Dobert a shoulder into Holden, and the loose ball picked up by Frias. Cardinals starting to grab a little bit of control, have the Bruins on their heels as they search for an equalizer.
I believe we talked about how difficult it is to be a goalie because you are entrusted for everything and celebrated for not as much. So Encore is right to get mad at her back line because she needs them to be back. This is a tough match and they want to stay on top.
Well, she's up to 7 saves now. Hayashi to Ijizi, looking for someone to fill the wing here. It's Shank. And she leads Peyton Cooper. Emethan inside for Frias. In the midst of a lot of freshmen playing for UCLA, helps to have a senior in America, Frias, play at the back end of the midfield. Cooper could not get past Klinger and Kitahara. Ike was calling for it. She's got it. And switches it for Smith. Able to settle it down in space. Over for Kitahara. Ike. Back for Evans. The UCLA's forwards sitting back a little bit, not pressing against that Stanford back line, which includes Kitahara playing at left back.
Stanford's been getting better in this game at getting a few touches in a row, taking the safe route, and that has certainly helped them get more successful attempts.
Out shooting UCLA now 16-5. That includes a 6-1 edge in the second half alone. Boyden, Hayashi, and finds Shank. Grace Shank, the freshman, out of McLean, Virginia. And Klinger, after some contact, does get on the ball. UCLA calling for a foul. It does not come. Now Frank Anderson has let some of the physical play continue here in the second half. Once again, Stanford getting into the attacking half. Kitahara. Heike to Winn. Montoya. Sizing up Boyden. Cuts it back onto the right foot. Boyden stays with her. To the end line, her cross knocked down in the direction of Kohler. It's off the end line, and it's a goal kick.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Knocked forward by Stanford. It's Thomas on after it. Dobert, last one back for UCLA. Gets it back over for Geis. Stanford trying to reorganize. Here's Wright. Wright cuts inside into the area, and Evans clears it. Emethan. Angled inside. Shank a touch. Hayashi there as well. Hayashi, the former junior college player, spent a couple of years at Iowa Western, two-time National Junior College Player of the Year. And she has been out there pretty much the entire time this afternoon. Neela Shaffey couldn't quite corral that one. She looked to make a run going forward. Sammy Smith forced to hold up with the pressure from Wright as we have 12 minutes to play.
Stanford has been better at getting in the passing lanes, clogging up UCLA's offense so far, but UCLA is just able to dance the ball right around these Stanford defenders.
UCLA has seemed content to possess, even if that doesn't always mean chances going forward. And this one knocked forward for Hayashi. She directs Lexi Wright, leads her there in the middle. Wright in behind the defense, and she scores! Lexi Wright pads the lead for UCLA. Her first goal since returning from injury makes it 2-0 Bruins in the 79th.
An incredible lead for UCLA against #1 Stanford. There is no better day to be a Bruin soccer fan.
They will go to review to make sure the play is onside. But as it stands right now, it is Lexi Wright past Caroline Burkle. You see Burkle immediately calling for the flag, but Frank Anderson going to the monitor to review this one and make sure that Wright was onside. It was Aruha Hayashi who directed her, led her right down the middle, and Wright using her speed getting in behind Smith.
Lexi Wright, just a missile, and she ends on her side too. I mean, she wanted to stay down and see that ball roll right in. Incredible for the senior.
So there is Frank Anderson taking a look at this one.
I can't get over Marguerite Awazasa's glasses here. can see in this shot. Blue with a little Bruin on the side.
And it's a quick review. It's a good goal for UCLA. 2-0 Bruins with just more than 11 minutes to go. And you can see Wright clearly onside because of Elise Evans there in the middle of your picture. Yeah, that's why that review was so quick. You could see it right there. America Frias looking on there. Lexi Wright missed all of last year with a preseason injury. 2 years removed from a 6-goal campaign in 2023 when she was named third team all-conference in the Pac-12. Also had 6 goals back in 2022. But because of that injury last year, had the extra year of eligibility, a redshirt senior here in 2025. And she has given UCLA some insurance. But 11 minutes still to work with for what's been, to this point in the season, one of the best offenses in the nation with Stanford.
Not even a psychic could have predicted this outcome today. Bruin fans are screaming, so excited. Even in this heat, I mean, you can't stop the energy.
Kitahara tried to thread it through, deflected by Schenk, and now here's a corner kick for Stanford. They still have plenty of time here to try and make up 2. It's their 4th corner kick. In the corner, it is Winn serving the in-swinger. Punched out by Nakfor. Right the header. And back it comes for Smith to Klinger. Chips it in. Schenk foots it away. Stanford had given up 3 goals all season entering today and coming against 3 different opponents. And UCLA has gotten past them twice. Jung out across the way for Klinger. And UCLA will have the throw. Montoya, by the way, is back on the pitch for Stanford, but playing on the left wing now.
And to add insult to injury, it seems like a ball girl has been hit. Her friends crowding around her, but Paloma Dobert going over to check on this young soccer fan. She seems to be okay. A little shaken up, but it seems like she's got hopefully a little bottle of water there to help her through this heat, and she got to meet Paloma Dobert.
And she's going to gut out the final 9+ minutes here. Emma Ijizi back on for UCLA, replacing Hayashi. Meanwhile, Powell is re-entered as well for UCLA, and she's carrying it. Jung, though, with good balance, good body balance there. Leaning with the shoulder, gathering with her feet, and Stanford on possession. Worked back for Evans. Stanford has not been shut out since the national semifinal against Wake Forest last year. Demon Deacons able to advance to the national title game with a 1-0 victory over the Cardinal. Bit of a dangerous ball here, but Dobert will get it, and grabbed by Holden. UCLA on possession as we enter the 83rd. Freer with the header. Secondary touch there from Schenk, skied up by Kitahara. Then Montoya bouncing off the head of Frias. Ike settles it down, spinning. Ike flicks it forward. Montoya didn't get all of it. Knack 4 is able to cover up.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Stanford needs an opportunity like this if they're going to elbow their way back into this game.
And you can see Frank Anderson said it was outside. He told both coaches. So a free kick from just off the 18-yard line here. Knack 4, who has stopped a PK already this season, will not have to deal with one here. But Stanford with an opportunity to get one back with still a little more than 5 minutes to play. Knack 4 assembles the wall for UCLA to defend the left post. And she will put herself right in the middle. Ike behind the ball. You've got Winn there at the top of the 18, and right near the penalty spot is Kitahara. The whistle from Anderson. Ike swings away. It's into the wall. Kitahara had to go off her body, and UCLA clears it out. Dobert chasing after it, but Evans gets there first. Stanford trying to reserve it in. It's Smith at Knack 4 right at the goal line. Takes it out of the air before Jasmine Ike can get there. Two good looks there for Stanford, but UCLA maintains its 2-goal advantage.
This is almost like a magical moment where everything is connecting for UCLA, and this is the perfect game to do that.
That's a foul against Winn. Got those hands up on the shoulder. It looked like Freer lost her footing, but you could see the hands there, and that's why the whistle came. And Freer not walking well. She's got a limp behind the play as Imathan tees it up for Knack 4. Didn't get all of it, though. This is a throw-in now for UCLA. And UCLA will make a change here. That'll stop the clock. Peyton Cooper and Mila Shaffey back in for the Bruins. Inside 4 minutes to play now. UCLA on the verge of their first win against Stanford in 4 years. Played up over the top for Montoya, who's back on that right wing. And this will go as a goal kick. Well done there by Lily Boyden, able to knock it off of Montoya.
A part of what makes UCLA so successful is they don't have standout players like they did last year. They can rely on every girl on the roster, and all of them work well together and can take chances and risks.
Well, no doubt this is shaping up to be UCLA's best effort of the season. Kitahara. Now Cooper in there. Holden as well for Stanford. Imathan also joining the fray. Now it's Jung. Outside for Kitahara. Served in. Dobert got a piece. Klinger. Marked by Frias. Back heels Montoya. Just missed the left post.
For UCLA to be able to kick Stanford back to the Bay Area, beat the #1 team, and show USC that they are a threat, there's no better outcome. Another look here. Montoya just misses the goal.
Another good opportunity for Stanford, which just registered its 20th shot of the match. They have outshot UCLA 10-2 in the second half. Bella Winn getting physical there with Freer. Stanford quickly restarts play, 2 minutes to go. Montoya had a chance to get by Boyd in there momentarily, but the ball got away. Retracts it down. Klinger to Winn. Squares up and skips wide. So if Stanford cannot find the back of the net, be shut out for the first time this year, but they certainly played well enough to score a goal, if not two in this one. Of course, UCLA plays some good defense, but I think UCLA can sympathize a little bit. They've had a couple of matches like this season where they've had good shot numbers, had some chances, but not quite the finishing touch.
I feel like for the Bruins, it's almost sweeter that way because they have been in Stanford's shoes, and now they are on the other side of the equation and can look over and say, hey, I was there at some point, but now we've grown as a team and we're a little bit better.
And we're in the 90th minute now. And the UCLA fans can start to sense it here. Time stopped as this ball gets away. It's a Stanford throw, 38 seconds left. UCLA has never defeated a #1 ranked Stanford team, and they are now 20 seconds away from doing so. This will go off for a goal kick, and that should pretty much do it here today in Westwood. UCLA scores early, they tack on again late, and for the third time in program history, UCLA has knocked off a #1 ranked team. 2-0, the Bruins take down the Stanford Cardinal here in LA.
This season just got a lot more interesting.